shirts out there in Pittsburgh.
All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be
Oh
from
shit.
age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds.
Bright lights.
Somebody might want it now.
Bright
Throw the
lights.
ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one step. Just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve.
Come on, man.
Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mattress. All your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they figure. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is
No, you got it. You got it.
All my girls, they love it.
I know you got.
Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge.
Yeah.
Want it now. Right
You
pocket
got some slow shit there.
left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown.
Yeah. Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
Rick Rock. Tip top. West hip hop. Are you ready for some?
This is division. Whoever wins this going to division. Yeah, he ain't it. He ain't said that. All thing he said was quote unquote. I'm not adding that. Tell that bitch ass nigga to come on. Huh?
Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn
Oh.
world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only
Real
one.
good.
And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg
Dude,
is
when
the
that
like
happened.
I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get
87 overall weight.
hit you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet.
You got playing twice.
Helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blue.
Man, bitch, come the fuck on, man.
Oh,
With that goddamn Walmart internet.
on broadcast. He did it. Oh,
Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so
man, on
hard. My
broadcast.
team is
Where the
legit.
fuck?
Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is
Bitch. Put that Tennessee season in that bitch, too. Bitch.
Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
Come on, man.
Bitch, you should be. You guys fucking 93 dropped on you in the fucking Super Bowl, bum. In the Super Bowl. Just bring your ass on. Just bring your ass on. Just bring your ass on. I'm done talking.
Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on the hater. You a hitter shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through it, sacking like a raider. Chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking Steve. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been balling for the league. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping me. I'm up. Number one seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle.
He said, bring your ass up, bitch.
Popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team
Man,
chasing bags while they chasing us.
I'm done talking.
I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Got that 87 overall team over there waiting on you, bud. They going to, I don't know why he broadcasting.
Man, just come on. I got the broadcast. You talking all that cash and shit. I'm gonna make sure this shit is on tape. Bring your ass.
Oh, shit. I guess you don't have to broadcast then, buddy. No. If he broadcasts, he ain't got to broadcast. You know that the man got fun internet, man. I don't feel like watching this shit.
20 of us, that's 20 goons and ice cream with triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
God damn.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Who Pittsburgh?
Not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Oh, look, Lennox got the camera up. He got the camera up for that shit. Oh, shit. He turned the camera off. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Clutch, I'ma shine out, working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Hey man, I don't know what you gonna do to this one, but
Fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like, every time I touch down, I got a stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need anymore? Check the stats up, you can
readjust.
Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit a big boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout.
Oh, put the middle finger out there.
I'ma shine out, working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game
Damn.
on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft.
I'm telling you, man, Lernard actually part of the ball forever, man. He ain't part of the man.
Another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush
fresh now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though.
Oh, goddamn. Lamb fur out there, man.
I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now.
Hey, man, what kind of that you got going on with, man?
Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Damn.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Get that shit on rest mode. You ain't gotta worry about it. That nigga put the jersey on. Look, that's a pretty damn jersey. He ain't got the tag on there. It's fresh ball. Got that quick walk. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Look at it. Hey, hey, that man said he tired of you telling him somebody else playing. He's showing you himself. Hey, man, that's the longest 50 seconds in the world. Man, if you don't want to play, you just wait until 7:30 so you can go to bed. Well, it's 7:30 now. Don't worry, he ain't put you to bed.
And a fresh pamper.
Can't put you to bed. Damn. Come on, man. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, you need to go to Verizon, man. I don't know what he got going on. Is he still here? Or did he check out? Oh man. Come on, Quinn, what we doing, man? If you ain't want to play this, you ain't want to play, man. What we doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on the jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my
goddamn game, man. Unstoppable force. Shaq Moss, Mason. Got bacon, dude. I'm not a god, go hop with a squad. I'm playing my part like them LeBron. Rings to the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling a couple of homies be making. I just want all of them to well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We need to get it, leave it real for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all.
all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. And I'm a heart, God, give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they, though they taking notice. Taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they, though they taking notice.
Man, what this dude doing, man? Oh, this is nothing. I didn't know that I couldn't do this. Man, scared to play, man.
Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. So the whole game was never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now.
Yeah, man, let me go ahead.
Beat down. Couldn't eat, but watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designer sheets now.
I know it is.
Different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it.
Nigga, we been waiting on you for fucking 15 minutes. Of course we wait.
Coming up, kinda make my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up.
Nigga, clown, man. Where you get? Yeah. I think I'll be done at halftime, but don't watch. Are you watching? Like I said, I'm showing you, motherfucker, it's me doing this to you.
I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can.
Something about to happen.
Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at first inter.
Oh, wow. We looking at Atlantis right now.
You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Man, all this damn time. Come on, you don't want to play him. Just say you don't want to play him, man.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one.
We looking at it.
With a bad one. Made a meal today and ain't my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
We looking at it.
You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to
He unplugged nothing. He been sitting there with the controller in his hand. That's what we said. Where you going? Where you going, guys? Man, don't look too bad.
Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So you're nervous already, huh?
Doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And the Cleveland Browns.
Break.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. To throw on second down, Shea, and he slings one that's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Switch. Check three.
On third down, it's Connor. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down. They're going to try and throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On first and 10 is Connor. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Man down.
No. Get it.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Shea. And that's complete to Jesse James. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Okay.
Mike 7, Mike Smith.
What are you going to do with it?
Check nickel.
Second and 3. He gets this one to Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah. That was nice, too. Nice ending up.
Go now, 50, plant. Hey, Wahoo!
I'm talking about this dude.
Protein spell. Now.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Come on, set.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Check, cross, hey, dude.
Here's a second and 7. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Come on out here then. Oh. Man, he really got done dominant.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown. Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Hey, 133, 180, X3. 218, chop.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On first down, it's Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside. Trying to...
That ain't Chubbs. That ain't Chubbs. You know, man, can't stand that. Yeah. All you gotta do is hit reserve. You hit reserve, you got like 20
to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. T.J. Watt in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
I know who the fuck that is. That motherfucker is
first carry for Leonard Fournette. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. T.J. Watt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
That's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Here we go.
When the counter takes the ball, them niggas is out there blocking. This is going to be interesting.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's good. He just step off. I knew it.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Woo. Hey, man. This is a good old division game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
And the man screaming on that goddamn corner.
Bravo.
Mayfield down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Okay. You got a good right there. Oh.
Fournette, a 1st down carry.
Fuck that is.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Mayfield. Completes it to Hardman. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We'll go home.
Running right, Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
A good run there on right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
All they do is wait. You waited, that was 6.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
6 points, buddy.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ah, Jake, you shot me in the ass.
180. Check 55. Alert, 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 alert.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space. Just there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Mayfield looks to throw. Finds his target, Beckham. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
That was a hell of a
Not
catch.
able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Momentum and change. He went down there 3 times and 2
right
times.
Back to Connor here on first. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. From the gun, again to Connor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Ready? And shoot, sir. Everyone got 4.
On 2nd down, it's Connor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Come on, man.
On 3rd down, Connor, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
He up. Shit, he ain't losing nothing, but I don't know. Anything happens. Tip ball, anything.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Shit. What is this?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
You boys are playing.
They'll try and throw for it here. This is Johnson. He's got it. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
6-6. Bullet high. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
On first down, Shea. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing on first down. Shea. James has got it. Complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That was 6. That was 6.
Watch the safety
Man down.
They'll run here with Connor. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
He almost got in there. Timeout. No.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Browns take over first and 10. Could have been 2 and 6.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach...
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board. They're still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
It changed the game. Put your pants on the ground. Idiot.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They've talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Left tackle over there. Right tackle good. Left tackle didn't work, boy.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun, on 3rd down. Shea got an open man. It's Washington. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Shea, that's complete to his running back, Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Connor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
On 4th down, Shea. And the catch made by Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh 1st.
X3, 218, chopper.
Chasing the air Chasing the air
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Get it.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
That's smart. That's smart when you use
from the gun. Shea.
Do that,
this will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Hey, Delta. Yo, faster.
Touchdown.
They'll look to run with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Yeah, let's go on this one. This will be done.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles, kind of like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Come on, man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Now Leonard Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Mayfield now from the 50. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Well, we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. T.J. Watt and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
I mean, what?
On 1st down, Connor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shea, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on 3rd and long. Shea, and a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And we're back now here in Cleveland as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
Come on, man.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On fourth down, Shea. That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
61, matchbox lights.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Shea. He'll get that one complete to Connor. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
80 weapons. Ready.
He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here's Connor, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
To throw on second down, Shea, and that is incomplete. A lot bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throwing on third and long. Shea. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down. On fourth down, Shea. Johnson's got it complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mayfield on 4th down, trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Pilot, 64, weak. Deep rip, deep rip.
On 1st and 10, Shea, complete. It's Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Shea, the quick slant caught. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Yeah, there we go. You want the night up?
General West. Bravo.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 24. Check 24. Slam, slam, slam.
Fight.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Check 43.
Come on,
Hey,
coach.
team 6.
On 4th down, Shea. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line.
Came out with his money play.
Stand. It's a turnover on down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman, 98 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Connor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, echo.
53's mine. Check, 53's mine. It's our time. It's our time.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Shea. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
I'm coming after you.
5.
53, Mike.
Throwing on third and long. Shea. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Recon, 132 fighter.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. T.J. Watt in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Takk McKinley. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Steelers, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's a loss.